I'm going to let you all in on a little part of me that a lot of the students that I have this term don't know about. You know, it's a funny thing because each one of my students do not know why I walk the way I do, and they don't know what my disability is. And honestly, I like it that way. But I'm about to let you in on that just a little bit. I wasn't always up here rapping and dancing and moving around. The story goes back farther than that. I was born way back on August 19th, 1900. Something like that. And see, when I was born, I had this aching pain in my head. Now, I don't remember much about it. It was a long time ago. But when I was born, I had this aching pain in my head. The reason was because there was another little guy in my mom's womb kicking me in the head, saying, "Get out, man, I need some room, get out." The guy kicking in my head was my identical twin brother, and he came out right after me. Actually, 16 minutes later, so I'm older. And then he had a bruise on his head because there was another little guy kicking him in the head saying, "Get out, get out." And that was my identical triplet brother. He came out. We were all 2 pounds and some ounces. And that was before fertility drugs and before Octomom hit the scene. It was rare, you know. When we came out, we were all in intensive care and dangerously hanging on to life. And I lost one of my brothers at 13 months, my brother Dennis, from sudden infant death syndrome. But then my twin brother and I continued to move on. And but see, I wouldn't develop properly. Wouldn't crawl. The kids are crawling. Other kids are running and walking. It took 8 physicians to figure out what my disability was. Finally, they diagnosed me with cerebral palsy. This is when a part of the brain is affected that affects your balance, motor skills, muscle tone. And the doctor said, talked to my father, said, "Mr. Simon, I have to let you know a few things about your little boy. First, just make sure he's happy. Make sure he's happy because he'll never walk. He'll never go to a public school. He won't live independently. He won't go to college, and he won't become a professional. Because he can't." And my dad said, "Boo!" Don't finish that for me. He said, "My son will walk. He will go to school. He will go to college, and he will become a professional. He's going to do this." Doctor says, "You're dreaming, Mr. Siner." He says, "Watch the dream come true. Watch it happen." So my father kept pushing me and pushing me. My mother kept pushing me. When my twin brother was old enough, he was pushing me. And I'd like to see that doctor now. I'd like to see all those doctors now. Something you should know. Forget about what haters say. Ignore them until they fade away. I kept ignoring them. Didn't have a choice. It helped because if I didn't try, my father would make sure his foot would find my rear end and I'd get the job done anyway. "You will do it, boy." So yeah, I would like to talk to that doctor today who said I would never walk. And I don't know about y'all, but you know, I had a chance to turn that obstacle into an opportunity. The obstacles of saying you can't, well, I showed that I could do a little bit. And you can. I want you to know anything you put your mind to, your dreams can become a reality. Keep that ambition as strong as possible. It's just me, or is it cold in here? It's cold in here. Somebody give me my jacket. Give me my jacket. It's cold in here. Can't you see I'm trying to do a show here? You have a special delivery?
I said you have a package. Enjoy.
This is to the doctor that said I would never walk. Okay. Shh. Let's see a doctor explain